My biggest flaw in life has got to be time management. It is my biggest flaw. It doesn't have to be. It already is. Which is the reason why this video is a thing. Because it is. Anyway, time management is one of the most important things that everyone has to suffice with in their life. I guess unless they're living the lap of luxury in the Bahamas. We gotta suffice for time management. It's life, bro. It's life. It is what it is. And you know, me being a creator, I kind of get a gauge for like needing more time just because certain things seem simple and easy on paper and then realistically they're not, you know, and it's just everything falls apart. So sometimes you just gotta focus on the problem itself. So even if I say on paper, you know, I'm gonna be the man tomorrow, I'm gonna get everything I need done and I'm gonna check it off. And then I come home from school or work or whatever I have to do during the day, etc. and I fall asleep. The paper that had the check mark on it the day before no longer means shit. I said it, plain and simple. It doesn't mean anything. It really does not mean anything anymore because you did not follow through. And that is the number one issue with time management. With people and time management. Anyway, Bill Nye the Science Guy, I'm gonna solve the mystery of time management. Obviously, I'm kidding. It's kind of cringe, you know, calling myself Bill Nye the Science Guy. Although I would suit him pretty well. I'd be a good Bill Nye. But you know, that's kind of what I feel like when I do these sit-down videos. I get all scientific about like things. In our minds, we have these things called dopamine responses. But those videos are good, bro. I get to look back at them and I get to keep myself on pace. Time management skills 101. Okay, so the first and most important thing when it comes to managing your time correctly is having a goal to perceive in mind, you know? Pretty much to break that down clean and simple is be working for something, you know? Or be managing your time for something. Because no matter what you train your mind to do, your mind is built as a success story. That's like what we do. That's, I think, what every human does. We work to strive for certain goals. We attend certain schools, universities, etc. for a certain amount of degree in education so we can reach another goal in the latter half of our life. Or we grind and try to become one of the top ones, you know? To get out of a one-step deficit to now being at the top. It's something that just the human mind is naturally trained to do. Hence why we all have goals, man, you know? I can use YouTube as a great example. I had a very strong passion to become big on YouTube and dedicate literally all the time I had into doing it. And when I had a perfect opportunity, my 7th grade year, right when the quarantine happened in 2020, when the COVID quarantine shut down everything, I had an immense amount of time, like literally abundant amount of time in my hands that I could do anything I wanted to do with. And I chose to do YouTube. And I chose to strive for my goal of becoming big on YouTube. So although a lot of people don't think passion has to do with time management, it has a huge part of it. Because you think about it, when you're enjoying yourself, you don't think about time. When you aren't enjoying yourself, all you do is think about time. One of the classic sayings is, time flies when you're having fun, you know? And that's specifically because you only have so much time to have fun in life before the hard shit comes at you again. So this is kind of where one of my biggest sayings comes in, and I've been saying this the past few months. If you watch my podcast, I have a podcast that I co-host with my friend Sam, a great friend of mine, and a lot of the stuff we riff off on our podcast is just primarily built off self-improvement. Self-improvement is something that is a basic necessity to be able to manage your time because you need to, again, be able to feel good with yourself with what you're doing. And what you're doing, that suffices your end goal. So, plain and simple, let's switch this thing over to English. Have a plan, have an end goal. A lot of people lack consistency, and consistency is the juice your brain needs. It's literally the icing on top of the cake that half the people forget about. The reason why people forget about it is because it takes so long to grow consistency. To form habits, you need to keep doing them. And for those who do not know the plain and simple definition of consistency, that is just pretty much doing something repetitively, as much as you can, or as frequent as you can. Okay, so one of the sole things that comes with managing your time is, of course, energy. And there's many ways to supplement your energy to wake yourself up, but obviously a lot of things I've been saying in this video are better for yourself, better for you, better for your body, and it would be quite hypocritical if I just told you to drink an energy drink with like 200 milligrams of caffeine in it to say you're gonna have a great day, you know? Because there's ways to do it even better the healthy way. And not that 200 milligrams of caffeine is bad, it's just you're gonna be pumping, man. You are gonna be fueled. Fueled to great heavens, I'll tell you that. Anyway, what I've been taking for the past week or so has been this productivity shot called Magic Mind. They're a company that has a major focus in helping you focus. It's kind of cool, right? No, but in all seriousness, Magic Mind is just a very small, like literally, look how small this thing is. I don't even know if it says how many ounces this thing is. It's so freaking small. 2 fluid ounces. It's a 2-ounce drink. That's why they call it an energy shot, because it's literally a shot. It's not even a drink. You sip this down alongside your morning cup of coffee, or just alone by itself. That's what I've been doing. You get the hours of nonstop relentless focus, creativity, and productivity. Now, Magic Mind has given me the option to try these things out, and I love them because I saw the effects of, rather than just being awake, I had an intention to focus on what I wanted to focus on. Like, coffee will keep you up, and it will keep you aware, but it doesn't actually drive you to stay focused on something, if you get what I mean. It just keeps you awake. Fun fact, when you drink coffee, the caffeine actually just blocks the neuroreceptors in your brain that make you sleepy. So technically, your body's still on a lower drive. It's just being blocked from being able to know that. So, you feel more awake, but you technically aren't as awake as you would be if you actually drank something that would fuel you, such as Magic Mind. Anyway, as the days go on of you drinking Magic Mind, you notice more improvement. Like the first day, I felt a difference, but then like 3 days in, I felt even more of a difference. And then it just goes on and on and on. Anyways, I'm gonna drink mine for today. I actually drink mine alone because I think it tastes good. So depending on what you think, you can drink it alongside a cup of coffee. You can pretty much drink it along anything. I'm not gonna advise you to, I don't know. There's probably certain restrictions, but there's no requirement to drink it alone, is what I'm trying to say. Like if you just need to take it as a quick shot alongside coffee, you definitely can. But I actually enjoy taking it alone. Just because I really haven't been a consistent coffee drinker lately, I'll drink it sometimes. Like my first few I drank alongside coffee, but I have no problem drinking them alone. So here we go. Also, shake it before you drink it. Makes it better. All right, here we go. I like to do it all in one go. That's just me. Downed it. 2 ounces of focus. No, but Magic Mind really is the next generation of stuff. It's built for people who like doing the things that I do. Like if you're big on creating stuff, one of my biggest passions is creativity. Like I love creating the stuff I have, and that's why I was talking about being self-employed, like doing everything myself, everything in the backstages of my brand, my companies. And YouTube is all run by me with, a driving passion that is run by myself, With that, you reap the benefits, but also you get full control. And putting Magic Mind in the driver's seat to keep you going, helping you stay focused, has been a great thing over my course of taking it, but as well, I'm sure, will be to your venture taking it. So with that said, head over to magicmind.com/teambros or go to the link in the description of this here video and use my code TEAMBROS20 to get up to 56% off your first subscription for the first 10 days. Now let's get back to the video. I missed. All right, so I'm just gonna recap what I do in a day, kind of give my perspective on time management and managing your time. I myself am a true believer in inspiration, and I learn like literally more than 75% of the stuff that I watch and take in. I take it as inspiration, because if not, I just find it like a waste of my time. Some things are fun to watch, yes, like I'm fine with that, but a lot of the things I like consuming are for my own benefit. I would assume the same would go for you, hopefully, if you're watching this video, because you can kind of turn things to helping you out at the same time enjoying it, So like if I were to watch a self-improvement video, or if I were to watch a video on how to manage your time, I want a foolproof example of how to manage your time instead of me just talking. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So obviously I am 16 years old. I do attend a local high school. What other high school would I go to? Non-local? What am I saying, bro? I attend high school, okay? I go to a high school. I am a junior. I'm in my 11th grade year. Yes, is that what it is? 11th grade. 11th grade. That's crazy, man. 11 whole grades, dude. I climbed 11 whole grades. And I don't think that counts kindergarten, does it? I don't think so. No, it doesn't, because it counts up from one. It counts up from first grade. It's 11 years, man. It's 11 hard years. Anyway, I do not stay home all day. I go to school. So I go to school at what time? 7:30, I think. 7:30 in the morning. I try to go to the gym before that at 5 in the morning, but if I can't, then I don't. So I wake up. If I'm not going to the gym around 6, if I'm going to the gym at like 4:45, I say I woke up at 6. So bright and shine, 6 a.m. Due to daylight savings, it was not bright and shine. It was dark and dark. It's like pitch black when I wake up now. It's weird. Until we reset the clocks for the last time, I think, in a couple weeks. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I wake up. I hop in the shower. I need to shower in the morning. It kind of just gets me in, I don't know, the mood to be awake. Because I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood when I wake up to do anything. I want to fall back into my covers and sleep forever and ever, but I can't, because that would be voiding time management. That would be exactly what this video is not about. So I get myself in the shower. Also, just being clean is a benefit. It's a benefit in life. It really is. After my shower, I go downstairs and I try to, as fast as possible without being late, make myself an omelet, which I do every day. Some days I'm late because it's just too much to cram in. But I always make sure, above everything, I eat my eggs. It's besides the topic, but eggs have protein, and that's also one of my goals, is to eat a lot and have a lot of protein. So I gotta stay on schedule. So I eat my eggs in the morning, and in my last video, I made eggs. Half the people were in my comments saying, we clicked on this video to watch you get kicked out of McDonald's, and you're making freaking eggs. That's literally what people were saying. It was funny, but it's my channel. I get to do whatever I want, okay? If I want to make eggs, I'm making eggs. So yeah, I make breakfast, whatever is suitable. Fits my standards. At this moment in time, it's eggs. Then I head to school. I have to go to school. It's mandatory. So even if I wanted to take that out of my schedule, like, nope, we're gonna have a lot of time on our hands. Time management, yes. Yeah, I can't throw in the flag for school. Yeah, it's not possible. Gotta go to school. So, yeah, I'm there from about 7:30 to 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock I get home. And when I get home, I got a lot of stuff to do. But first things first, before anything, keeping up with what I said earlier, I cook myself more eggs. I try to eat 5 eggs a day. I know it seems like a lot, but to be honest, I need more. I think I gotta go like 10 eggs a day. Then after that, I try to finish up any work that I need to get done. So like schoolwork that was due that day that I didn't finish in school, which normally I finish it all in school. So that's usually not a problem. But if I do have any extra, which I did actually happen to have today, I would do that in that time period. And then after that, I would just segue it right into this YouTube game. I manage my website completely on my own. So shopteambros.com, shout out. Buy your merch today. Buy your merch right now. That's all run by me. I run, my whole brand, my sub-brands, everything. And yeah, I kind of just dedicate that window of time as much as I can to focusing on the internals of my brand, because again, I do not have like a huge staff and hiring of people to do that for me. But that's what I kind of love about what I do. It's like all self-made and it's realistic, So yeah, I spend the time to do that. Usually I just get caught up in website editing. I get caught up in, YouTube editing. I do a decent amount. Thumbnail making, website design, and then all the marketing. So like all my marketing promotions on Instagram, Twitter, X, it's X now. Everything for my company I do kind of in that time period. Because, that's kind of how I segue my audience on YouTube. To grow my audience even further is to segue it into my own stuff. My own clothing, my own potential, my own brands, my own services. And that takes time, even with help, which I am, very thankful for. I have brands that, make my clothing for me, factories that make it for me, so I don't need to worry about that. But there's still a lot of behind the scenes that go into it, and I try to dedicate a decent amount of my time every day to doing that. So then after that, I normally head to the gym, because that is one of the major priorities that I make sure, like, no matter what, I focus on that above everything. Also, I love the gym. I do. It's consistency. I need to keep on schedule, and I need to go, because it's something that, I started doing for myself, So no matter what I have going on, I try my best to get to the gym. I'm not going to say it's like, end all be all, I'm going there no matter what, but I will majority of the time put that over almost everything, because consistency is a key factor when it comes to, working out and building muscle in general. Consistency is or almost the number one primary focus when it comes to working out. Then when I get home from the gym, I eat dinner, but I try to, again, balance my meals. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, why does he spend so much time on his meals? Thankfully for me, my dad makes amazing shit. Like, my dad is one of the best cooks. You don't even understand. My dad could open his own restaurant, literally just write his name on it, and it will be freaking 5 stars for the rest of its existence. My dad makes some crazy stuff. So in the pre-recording, I happen to have chicken cutlets, which I decided to put on a sandwich. I melt mozzarella cheese on it. I put some olive oil and garlic. Dude, it's the best. It's the best. It's one of my favorite meals. And then I had some broccoli rabe with like tomatoes and olives in there. I made this meal on my own before, but my dad tops it. He just he took it for the win. So then after that, if I have time, if I have available time after eating dinner, which a lot of the time it's late, it's already like 9, 10 p.m. My days run later than most of you would think. I'll try to fit in a stream. I'll try to get on live, because I love going live. It's fun. I get to see all you guys like in a real live chat, and it's just different, dude. It's different. The YouTubers who don't stream don't get it, but it's like when you're a streamer, you understand, like, you get to be with your community in live time, but it's cool. It's a different type of thing. But again, if it's too late, it's too late, because I need to sleep. So yeah, I try to prioritize that time as much as I can to streaming, because it's one of the biggest things on my channel. Streaming time allotted to a lot of my success. You always gotta stick to your roots a little bit, so I always try to stream as much as I can, and that's what I use that window for. So ultimately, my day isn't really hard on paper, and flat out, it looks great and enjoyable and relaxing. And sure, it definitely in the long run is. Like, I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. But when you're actually doing it, things come up, like, oh shoot, you have a doctor's appointment today. Or like, oh shoot, my sister's playing in a game and I want to go watch it. You need to keep moral values involved with everything, and that's, I think, honestly, is the hardest part of time management. It's when you keep doing the same thing on a constant basis, keeping up with consistency and constantly doing the same thing every single day. It drives you for immense success, but it draws you away from a lot of your moral values and being able to stick to family time and being able to stick to, being around your loved ones and having fun while doing everything. And that's where I say you just got to keep your head up and try to manage your time as much as possible. So that's what I do. I keep the most important things to me always in my schedule, and I allot separate time to family, friends, and free time because relaxing time is always the best time. With that said, I didn't mean to make this a day in the life whatsoever, but it kind of turned into one. I know I just made one, like one of my last couple of videos. So if that's what you got out of this video, which I hope it was not, I'm sorry, but the main intention of this was just to show how I manage my time. If that helps any of you guys manage your time differently. As you grow up, you only get less and less time to, do the things you love doing, and that's why I think it's a major priority. At my age, and at a lot of your ages, I have a pretty young audience, so I can kind of talk to you guys in general. To just take advantage of everything you possibly can do, because these are your years to build up into what you want to be, who you want to be, and how you want to do it. So yeah, I hope this helped you in somewhat of a way. If it didn't, please let me know. Just give me feedback. I appreciate the feedback. And with that said, if you're new here and you want to see more videos like these, just let me know. I'm always here. You can reach me in the comments. You can DM me on Instagram. I'm available everywhere. That's one of the key things I always try to do is be available for my whole fan base. No matter who you are, no matter where you are in life and how you're doing, I will always be there for you guys. So yeah, leave me feedback in the comment section down below. Have a great rest of your day. Keep managing your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Te metiste en mi mente, Leona, nunca se me va a ocurrir. Bad Bunny en una pista, un Bugatti en un carril.